This video is for educational purposes only. It's not intended for anything more or less, and we will learn how to move in this type of situation.
She was in the car sleeping. She's unresponsive. My daughter.
How long has it been?
Half hour.
Was the air conditioning on?
Yes.
She's dead.
Oh my god, my nose!
This car wasn't running when you guys got.
No, that was not running.
It has a sensor where every 30 minutes it'll turn off. I swore she was in the house.
We're gonna have to stand by with you for a while. Any death, we have to treat like a crime scene.
So I'm being treated like a murderer?
Had you done anything like this before?
No.
Any issues at home?
No, we have the perfect life.
The vehicle was captured pulling into the driveway at 12:53 p.m., where Parker was left asleep until 4:16 p.m. Around 2 p.m., Chris may have been browsing for adult videos.
If there's probable cause to go ahead and charge you for what happened, okay?
That's right there.
Too late. They lost their sister before they lost their father.
The charges have now been escalated to first-degree murder.
The truth is he didn't care until it happened. Father watches adult videos while his 2-year-old daughter bakes to death in a hot car. Shouts out to Explore with us. Now I believe they've taken the video down since they published it, but we still have the video here to watch. So let's see what it's hitting for.
911, 911, please. My baby was in the car. She's not responsive.
The AC was on.
She's dead. We have nothing.
Would it be alright?
No.
So we can't let you do that right now.
You can stay in the room if you want, but I'm not gonna talk.
It's a scorching 109 degrees
You're
in
gonna
Marana,
rinse off.
Arizona
What
on the
the
late
fuck?
afternoon of July 9th, 2024. A frantic 911 call sends first responders racing to the aid of a 2-year-old child, found unresponsive after her father left her to sleep in the family's car. As investigators try to piece together what may have happened, unsettling discrepancies begin to emerge, and shocking evidence raises a haunting question. Was this a heartbreaking mistake or a catastrophe waiting to happen? The suspect in question and all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law.
It's like baffling. I don't know. It's baffling that this happened.
Our lives have been literally perfect.
The panicked 911 call comes in around 4 p.m. from 37-year-old Christopher Schultes. As the dispatcher attempts to keep him calm, Marana County Police and first responders weave through the busy streets in a desperate race to get to the scene.
What are you reporting? She was in the car sleeping. She's unresponsive.
Okay, and who is she?
Please.
Who
My
is she?
daughter.
Is she still breathing?
No, she's not breathing right now.
Okay, we need to start CPR right now.
Yes, we are. We're starting CPR, yes. I'm so sorry.
2 years
Okay,
old.
is she breathing yet?
How long has it been?
Half hour. It was, but it turned off.
Nigga said an hour.
Come on, baby.
Deeper. Move on, let me get her breath.
By the time police arrive, paramedics have already taken over efforts to save the child, but the situation looks grim. As the temperature outside is boiling, they need to know how long she was exposed to the deadly heat.
Half hour, 45 minutes.
45 minutes, okay.
The car's been on.
She was left in the car.
The car's been on. So your horny ass couldn't wait. You just couldn't wait to go in there and rub one off, nigga. What the hell?
Was the air conditioning on?
Yes.
But I guess it turned off,
Nigga
right?
said-
As the paramedics need space to work, Chris walks away from the desperate situation. The officers attempt to keep Chris calm as he experiences rapid shifts in his emotional state.
Chris. Oh, yeah, was it some work right now? What's going on? Why are you with me?
Because we were first responders and we were on scene when they all this.
The AC was on.
He's gonna keep saying the AC was on because he knows he fucked up, and that's his only hope, and that's his only excuse. Well, at least I left the AC on, looking ass. Fuck out of here.
Nightmare. I'm sciatica pain, so I can't be sitting down.
Yeah, you got everything now, huh?
Please, baby, please. Anything.
Despite their best efforts, the situation takes a dark turn.
I mean, I don't know if we should be there or should be there. I think right now. She's dead. Like, I need to be with her right now.
Oh my God, I know. No.
Damn,
She's
she just.
dead. We have nothing.
That's the paramedic just walking around saying that like that. That's the.
Sir,
They're doing the best they can right now, okay?
Shortly after arriving at the hospital, 2-year-old Parker Schultes was pronounced deceased, a devastating result of intense heat stroke. While waiting with officers inside the house, Chris's demeanor continues to alternate between panicked and eerily calm.
Just get out of here.
Thank you.
Can we get you anything?
I wonder. I wonder how they gonna catch him. You know what I'm saying? Like, or does he tell on himself about the freaky ass nigga?
she wants me to try and get her right to the hospital.
Hey, we'll accommodate that for you, all right? We're just gonna need to get a statement from you about what happened, what's been going on. Obviously, I know this isn't easy for you. Okay, it's not easy for anyone around right now.
As the officer prepares to get Chris's version of events, a group of investigators outside try to piece together what little information they have from the child's mother. However, a disturbing observation made by one of the paramedics will leave them questioning if there's more to the story than they've been led to believe.
Mom's an anesthesiologist, so Mom was working. Mom arrived, asked where the daughter was. Dad came out here, brought the kid in. It was like that. Mom started working on the kid at that point. Dad said the kid had been in the car for 45 minutes. AC was running.
So this car wasn't running when you guys got.
No, the car was not running.
Sounds like he was aware.
Yeah, man, because ain't no way the AC is just running, and he lying. See what I'm saying? Like,
It's asleep and let the car run.
No medics were talking about rigor in there.
but when the paramedics got there, the car wasn't running. I mean, he could have turned it off if he took the kid out the car, though. That's, you know, that could have very well happened. But, you know.
Minutes, AC was running.
So this car wasn't running when you guys got.
No, the car was not running.
Sounds like he was aware because he said he left the baby in the car. It's asleep and let the car run.
No medics were talking about rigor in there already.
While Parker's physical state upon the paramedics' arrival raises suspicions with the officers outside, Chris begins to explain his version of what happened.
My daughters were at Elevate with my friend next door. They got home about 2:45 or so. We've just been hanging out at home. She was sleeping in the car, and I had the car on. But it has a sensor where every 30 minutes or so it'll turn off if you haven't moved. I swore she was in the house playing with her sisters like she always does. I haven't been doing anything else really on the house. And
What time?
I'll just leave her in there for a quick second. I'm trying to rub this off right now. I don't want to.
It's anywhere but I'm home, right? Like you're home, you're safe, you're like your kids are home.
Right. I'm sorry this is all going on.
We always park that car in the
No,
garage usually, but I just got a Peloton recently and the Peloton is in the garage now. So that's
all
why it's not
that
in the
little
garage,
talking
but-
doesn't
And
make
how long
you
was she
seem
sleeping?
like a better person. That's what he's trying to do.
Being in the car out there.
I want to say it was no more than 30, 45 minutes.
The chilling reality is that Parker remained in the drive.
He went from an hour to 45 minutes to 30 minutes. And he says the car shuts off after 30 minutes. So there's no way
Way for far longer. A darker truth that will soon come to light with devastating implications.
So hold on, he just said way longer.
Far
45 minutes.
The chilling reality is that Parker remained in the driveway for far longer. A darker truth that will soon come to light with devastating implications.
If you ain't hit that like and subscribe button and turn on post notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, cause that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. I just had to let y'all know about my other endeavors, cause a lot of y'all don't know. For one, here goes all my social medias. Make sure you guys follow me to stay updated on what I got going on with YouTube and outside of YouTube. Speaking of outside of YouTube, make sure you subscribe to more TYP Cam. On this channel, I give you guys an inside look of my life and chop game on various different levels. I also make music. I can't believe I lost my channel. They don't want to see me win. I ain't tripping off no clouds. Just want this chicken for my kin. Plus my little nephew sister out here homeless once again. So make sure you subscribe to TYP Cam Music for all music related content. Last but not least, my merch. I recently came out with a positive design that anyone would love. Dreams to reality. This shit is literally a physical positive affirmation. We all have dreams that we want to accomplish. Why not join the movement and turn them to a reality? You can go to typcam.com/merch to shop all designs and apparel. typcam.com is my official website where you can find any and everything that has to do with me, such as uncensored videos, music, merch, literally everything, so give it a look. With all that being said, let's get back to the video.
Meanwhile, as tensions simmer in the stifling heat outside, two officers take refuge in the shade and vent their mounting frustrations over the tragic situation.
No summer young. That's it. Frustrating emotion. But the AC is on. No, I will not miss.
It don't matter, man.
Oh, worse than that. The whole car was inside. You see my hand cut right here, and when we started making it to the car, along across the road, the hood was my default.
Now taking a break from questions, Chris makes a startling move that leaves officers stunned. As they attempt to relay the gravity of the situation, his willingness to cooperate takes a sharp turn.
Just to let you know, I don't want to feel like we're intruding, but we're gonna have to stand by with you for a while. All right.
Is there a reason why?
So any death, we have to treat like a crime scene. I know this is extremely difficult for you. This is a normal process that we have to follow through with. I don't want you to be blindsided by anything, but that's what's going to be going on for right now, okay?
So I'm being treated like a murderer?
No.
I just lost my baby.
Not at all. I know that. And I know this isn't easy for you. That's why I'm trying to be straightforward and honest with you, okay? I don't want to keep any secrets. I don't want to hide anything for you. Someone's going to talk to you about what happened, though. All right? We will keep you updated with everything.
The truth is he didn't care until it happened.
My whole family, my whole family is gonna be ruined.
Yep.
Would it be all right? So we can't let you do that right now. We have to stand by with you. Okay? As soon as you can, we will let you know.
You can stay in the room if you want, but I'm not gonna talk.
I know this isn't easy for you, but the quicker we get this done and finish up, the sooner you can be with your wife. All right?
I'm trying to rid off so I can go to the hospital to be with my wife.
We're not going to shower or anything right now. You need to stand by with us.
I don't understand why.
Okay? Please.
I don't understand why.
I tried explaining that to you. We just need to stand by with you.
I'm standing by. Why can't I take a shower while you stand by? What is...
Oh, now he's getting angry.
Necessary right now. I'm not going to stand here and watch you shower.
After settling on a change of clothes, Chris is informed that his other two children, two girls ages 5 and 9, have arrived with their grandmother and are waiting for him outside. As he passes by, a keen-eyed officer spots that Chris is holding something in his hands that detectives will need to collect as evidence.
He's got the shirt she was wearing. Are we going to need that?
Probably, no. Yes.
So we're gonna need to take the dress. Okay?
Whoa.
part of this scene, so we have to take her dress. We have to leave it here. Like he said, we're doing the investigation still.
I'm just thinking the worst, bro. I'm just thinking of the worst. There's DNA on it. Somehow. I don't even want to know, bro. Don't. But we about to find out. So
we have to leave it here. Like he said, we're doing the investigation still. We have to have her dressed. We can't let you take her dress.
Investigators decide to let Chris go ahead to the hospital, opting to speak to both him and his wife later that evening. The following recorded interviews between them and the detective detail their version of what happened. But as you'll soon discover, shocking discrepancies and jaw-dropping evidence reveal a far more devastating series of events.
If you can walk me through the events, starting from obviously this morning and then to eventually you guys reaching out and calling 911.
Pretty normal morning. The girls woke up and one of their friends had asked them to, they wanted to go to Elevate with like their mom's friend. Their best friends live next door. Grandma was supposed to come get them. I think she showed up around like 10:30 or something, took them to Elevate.
As the older daughters left for the trampoline park, Parker was supposedly left alone in Chris's care. He next explains that he went to a doctor's office and took Parker along with him, only to discover that it was closed.
So then we just basically turned around and came home. And I looked at the clock and I remember thinking like, oh, I gotta get home because the girls are gonna probably head back soon. So we got home and the girls weren't home yet, but baby was sleeping in the car. And so I had taken some stuff inside and I had came back out and the girls were there. They had just pulled up. And so they came inside and I checked on the baby. She was still sleeping. And then came back inside. And that's where I just kind of like, I was, I don't know, thinking that she was playing with her sisters. I think that me coming home and thinking that, you know, the girls were going to be home, so I got to like come back in and out kind of thing.
You said the girls came home. You remember about what time that was?
I want to say it was like 2:30.
The next door neighbor, whose kids went with Chris's older daughters earlier in the day, has a very different answer for what time the children came home.
And you said they got dropped off about what time?
Probably 1:30. I think like 1:15.
And then, do you remember what time you left to go to the clinic?
I don't.
Okay. You remember roughly about what time you got to the clinic and saw they were closed?
Probably about 2, I think.
Security footage from nearby businesses and Chris's own neighborhood paint a shockingly different picture, as we'll soon uncover. The discrepancies between his account and what the cameras captured will be impossible for detectives to ignore, especially as an even more startling pattern of behavior begins to surface.
So the girls get home about 2:30. You checked.
Still sleeping and the car was still on.
Okay.
I think it's like every 30 minutes or something that like will turn off if you haven't moved the car.
I don't know. I think the walkout period for the car is like 20 minutes, if I were to guess.
Is that something that's happened before that you've noticed with the car? Or?
I've noticed the car stopping before just because I was sitting in it one time and not like having anything going on and it just turns off. So I know that it does that at some point.
Crime scene investigators performed a test to replicate this event on Chris's car, and while the exact time varied between each test, the vehicle turned itself off consistently around the 20-minute mark. 1 hour after the engine shut off, investigators recorded the temperature of the back seat where Parker was left sleeping. It was a sweltering 149 degrees Fahrenheit.
And then you go inside. You guys are doing things as normal. Then what's next?
Girls were playing in their room on their iPads like they usually do. That's where I thought the baby was. Girl said hi, but the baby didn't come say hi to her, so that's when she was like, where's the baby? I was like, I don't know, I think she's sleeping. And my daughter started looking for her first, and the girl said that she was sleeping in the...
So his other kids was there. You intentionally leave your daughter in the car while the other kids is in the house playing or whatever they're doing, and so you could do whatever you're doing, so you don't have to hear the baby cry. Like, that's what you're doing. You so-called go and check on her. Man, that's what he does. He leaves the kid in the car, and goes in back and forth in the house, so-called, but he just stays in the house.
Toy room, but when I got up and went in the toy room, she wasn't in there. And then we were like,
How do you not know where? Like, come on, man, that's a 2-year-old, man. Why are you even leaving her? You talking about you took some stuff in? Okay, that's one thing. You supposed to take the kid inside first, then take the stuff inside. I don't even have a kid, and that's just, like, come on, you know what I'm saying?
And then I was just walking around the house, like checking the rooms and stuff, because I figured she was in one of the other rooms. And I went out in the driveway and checked her car.
Already,
the truth is he didn't care. Simple.
Chris's timeline casts doubts as it places Parker in the driveway from before 2:30 p.m. up until the 911 call was placed, much longer than the 30 to 45 minutes he originally claimed. These discrepancies won't escape the seasoned detective.
Right, and so whenever they got home, she was in the car.
But the truth they uncover will be worse than they imagined.
And as far as letting sleep in the car, have you done that before with the kids?
No, not that I'm aware of.
And then, had you done anything like this before, where you just let her sleep in the car or anything like that?
No, that's normally, I mean, I have the girls with me usually, and their girls are always, good about, like, Dad, get the baby, like, we'll walk to one side together.
I don't mean to be insensitive, but I have to ask these questions. Any issues at home? Any problems?
No, we have the perfect life. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, every day we're just in awe of just how much we love each other, how perfect our girls are, just how full everything is.
That's what she said.
It's like baffling. I don't know. It's baffling that this happened.
While they both claim it's never happened before, security footage witnessed by police, along with more unsettling claims, will ultimately reveal the possibility of a disturbing pattern of behavior. On the morning of July 9th, the day of the incident, Chris allegedly pulled into a gas station at around 12:06 p.m. on his way to the doctor's office. He's seen entering by himself, and after buying 3 cans of beer, enters the bathroom. Only 1 can remained as he exited without paying around 12:10 p.m. Chris's vehicle is next seen arriving at the doctor's office at 12:12 p.m., hours before he originally claimed. His vehicle is then seen making a third stop at a Bosch's grocery store at 12:30 p.m. Cameras captured someone
just leaving the kid, bro. And that's that. If y'all ever see somebody, bro, leaving they child, I don't care if they just run in the store. I don't care if it's a small town. Call that person out. Say, hey, what the fuck? I could have just took your kid. You know that, right? I'm not that person, but I could have done that. So do something about that. Cause man, we gotta do that as people. We gotta, whenever you see somebody and you know you not gonna snatch that child up, wait till they come outside that store and tell them, like, hey, what the fuck is wrong with you? I don't care if your doors is locked or what. You know what I'm saying? You're tripping. And I've seen that before. You know what I'm saying? I was younger, so I never really said nothing. You know what I'm saying? But if I see that shit, calling it out. What's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying?
Chris's description,
especially if it's a toddler, bro. Especially.
A third stop at a Bosch's grocery store at 12:30 p.m. Cameras captured someone matching Chris's description entering the store at 12:40 p.m. Once again alone. He's then seen returning to the vehicle at 12:47 p.m. At 12:47, neighborhood cameras captured Chris entering the neighborhood. The vehicle was captured pulling into the driveway at 12:53 p.m., where Parker was left asleep until 4:16 p.m. when the 911 call was placed. Parker Schultes remained in the driveway for more than 3 hours. The possibility that Parker was left unattended at each location may have been a shock to detectives, but to neighbors.
And this is crazy. The police will really, especially when someone died, they really gonna do their work, bro. They gonna go to each house in the neighborhood, get the cameras. They gonna get your cameras in your driveway. See, your own neighborhood, your own surveillance camera will get you caught up because of the patterns that you make. You might delete what happened. Like I read to that one video, dude deleted a 3-minute time frame in between murdering his wife. Where's the clips at in that time frame? He deleted them. It's gone. Your patterns is what gets you caught up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even that, like, that's not a typical. Why is that time frame missing? You know what I'm saying? And they eventually went back and looked at his patterns and pulled up old videos and showed that man was toxic. You know what I'm saying? So, and they getting surveillance, they getting witnesses from the grocery store that think they seen a nigga like you. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Or the camera, like, they going to the grocery store. Like, how they even know you went to the grocery store? They following you through CCTV footage, through camera, through traffic cameras. Man, this shit is crazy, bro. I'm not trying to do nothing. Cause it'll cut back on your ass, bro. It's damn near impossible, bro. You can get away with little shit, bro, but big shit, you're not getting away, bro.
It was no surprise. After hearing troubling rumors circulating in their small neighborhood, investigators begin to question them and are shocked at the surprising allegations. Neighbors tell police that there have been multiple incidents in which the older girls were rumored to be found lost and wandering the neighborhood, while Chris was nowhere to be found. As well, a second neighbor came forward to say she'd been involved in a number of search parties for the girls over the years and claimed that while Chris was home, he would have no clue they even left the house. While Chris and his wife both adamantly denied regularly...
Right, but y'all's just so perfect. Shut up. He wouldn't be beating his meat if that's the case. Like, come on, man.
Leaving their children
He's stressed. Shit. There ain't no excuse for his actions.
While Chris and his wife both adamantly denied regularly leaving their children alone, disturbing text messages surfaced between the two that seemed to contradict
they gonna
their
get your
claims.
text messages.
In this exchange, which took place just after Parker was taken to the hospital, the messages read,
20 years, bro, this wasn't even possible on a child that died in heat stroke. There's some parents that's still walking around and they done some shit like this. You know what I'm saying? But because they didn't have all these cameras and text messages and shit, they didn't do no time for real. Watch, he gonna get charged with manslaughter or something, which ain't a lot of time compared to a murder, bro, by any means. But
I told you to stop leaving them in the car. How many times have I told you? To which Chris replies, I'm sorry. Detectives are coming for me. I'm going to prison. I killed our baby. Additionally, in the months leading up to Parker's untimely death, the mother accused Chris of driving under the influence with the girls in the car. As well, it appears that Chris admits to speeding at nearly 140 miles per hour with one of the children in the back seat. One burning question still remains: what Chris was doing while Parker was supposedly trapped in the scorching vehicle for over 3 hours.
Between 2:30 and then when
the boy was getting his ditty on, boy. What you talking about? This nigga was on OnlyFans, running it up, making it rain on them hoes, boy.
came home, what were you doing?
Working on laundry. The Office was on TV.
Oh.
Was drinking a Dr. Pepper.
Not
a
shit.
little vacuuming on the stuff in the
A
house. It was just like a lounge around the house day.
A search of Chris's phone may shed even more light on his activities at the time. Shockingly, around 2 p.m. while Parker slept in the hot car, Chris may have been browsing for men's clothing and searching for adult videos, raising chilling questions about his priorities.
And that's how they got you. They wouldn't looked at your fucking shit and seen what the hell you was really fucking doing. Give me your phone, nigga. Man. This is crazy. I'm just baffled by how the police can just get everything about the world. Is this technology shit, man. It's only gonna get worse. Only. This is crazy.
Browsing for men's clothing and searching for adult videos, raising chilling questions about his priorities and state of mind. With enough probable
Wait, hold on. What did it say? I let May wife
of mind. With enough probable cause to make an arrest, police once again returned to the home on July 12th, just 3 days after Parker's tragic death.
Hey, how you doing?
Alright. We have Chris come out to us, please.
So, based off of our investigation at this point, right, we have determined that there's probable cause to go ahead and charge you for what happened. Okay?
Let's come out here, Christopher.
No.
It's okay.
No.
Okay. So,
No.
listen.
No.
Listen. Okay. This doesn't change This doesn't change what's going on. Okay. What happens at this point? It's simple. Okay. What happens at this point is you are going to be taken into custody, all right, and you will be booked. And then after you are booked, you have an initial appearance with the judge within the first 24 hours, okay? After the first 24 hours, right, the judge will determine bond and things like that as far as what happens next. At that point, the case goes to the courts. It'll be between you, it'll be between your attorneys, and it'll be between the county prosecutor, okay? So, again, I can't change the consequences of what happened, all right? But what I'm going to ask of you... Okay.
Come on, Chris.
It's too late. They lost their sister.
No.
They're right there. They're right there.
Before they lost their father.
Yes.
Because of what their father did.
Okay. So,
Freaky ass nigga.
Just relax. Just relax, Christopher.
I need you to listen.
Just relax.
We will
Just
get
relax. Just relax.
The timing of the arrest doesn't sit well with Chris's wife and mother, who expressed their concerns as well as their harsh opinions about the officers themselves.
Just you those two, we're trying to make this as little of a scene as possible. So I don't think we can wait till after the funeral.
I don't want the kids to see Dad get hauled off.
Seriously.
That's going to be between you and the court.
No, they can't wait.
Chris,
It's gonna be okay. It's simple. Your ass is going to jail, nigga. Police got a job to do. They gonna sweet talk you into them cuffs, nigga.
No hurt.
They gon' try.
Hurt at all.
As officers prepare for transport, they make one final consideration given the extreme temperatures.
Anything inside your pockets? You just have to, it's standard, okay?
Hey Brooks, on the AC, look on the bottom, it says rear. Let's get the AC.
It isn't my chance. We'll do a second. Thank you.
Christopher Schultes was arrested and booked into the Pima County Adult Detention Center. He's been indicted on charges of second-degree murder and child abuse related to the death of Parker Schultes.
Second-degree
While he was
murder?
later released pre-trial services, the court had asked for a $1 million bond. During his second showing at the court in August 2024, Schultes pleaded not guilty to the charges. The charges have now been escalated
Bro,
to
but 3 hours? 3 hours. You didn't give a fuck. And you was walking around, man. Lock him up.
first-degree murder and child abuse.
Hold on.
Showing at the court in August 2024, Schultes pleaded not guilty to the charges. The charges have now been escalated to first-degree murder and child abuse.
Damn. So EWU took... I don't know if he got any time for that or not. That's tough, bro. That's tough. That man did not care. He had that child in that car for 3 hours, was riding around. 4 hours, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was riding around, going to stealing beers at the gas station and drinking and going to the grocery store and leaving the child in the car. He didn't care. He doesn't care about none of that. And his wife lied like a motherfucker talking about, oh, we have a perfect life. Anybody that says that shit, that shit is far from fucking perfect. If that's the case, he wouldn't be beating his meat. You know what I'm saying? Let alone all the other shit that is going on. You feel me? So that's a sticky situation, man. RIP to that child, man. It's tragic. Y'all let me know what y'all think, though, man. 2IP the name. If you made it to the end of this video on you bored, check out this video to the left or check out my music to the right. Just drop some new shit so y'all can run that up. But I'll get at y'all on the next one, man. I'm gone. 2IP the name. TYP, then now you know that this the way of life. I ain't never read the gang, but I feel like gang tie. I've been really pushing P, put the P in TYP, that nigga